let's go. No, I wanted the mirror. I wanted... Okay, Rufus and Renee. Goddamn. Dude. They're giving me everything.
Oh! There it is!
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of the Ebon Defense Force.
Then we're good to go.
Ah, dry land. Yeah, I didn't realize that would take so long. The EDF doesn't seem all that interested in surveillance outside of the city. Rufus must be feeling pretty cocky if you ask me. I thought they may retaliate against Armonica after the last run in, but that never happened either. I don't know how to feel about that. It's like he doesn't even see us as a threat. But I guess we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth that overconfidence will be his undoing. Isn't that right, Kia? Yeah, yup, he won't know what hit him. But I'm still kinda worried about Risha. Yeah, so am I.
I'm so sorry. I just don't know what came over me. How could I ever think of betraying you like that? It's okay, San-san. You can't keep blaming yourself. If anything, I should have known something more was wrong. I'm a terrible friend for not realizing that you were struggling so badly or being manipulated. And Elia means the world to me. I should have been able to tell something was amiss. Risha.
Thank you all for coming to our aid. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't shown up when you did.
Don't mention it. Glad we could make it in time. The one you should be thanking is Zeit. We were looking into what the EDF was up to when he told us that you were in danger.
Did he now? Still, it's not like you to be modest, Wazi. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for rescuing us, Sight. You were a hero back there. And I've been way overdue for one of these.
That you have. My apologies for not returning after the operation.
You're so flaky, Sight. Do you realize how long it's been? Tio and I have been waiting for you to show up again all this time, you know?
My apologies. As a holy beast, there are limits to how much I can interfere. I am astounded at just how much you all have grown. The children of man truly do grow apace.
We'll take your word for it. It would be nice to think I've grown a little, yeah.
I'm just overjoyed to see you again. You were sorely missed, Zeit.
Yes, it's good to be back.
I read plenty about the holy beasts in the scriptures. Funny to think I will be in the presence of one so soon after returning to the church. You should have seen the congregation for divine worship faces when we first reported to them about Zeit. Can you blame them for losing their shit? Whoever here a holy beast moonlighting as a police dog. So I guess he can do whatever he wants for the most part. It's not like his contract doesn't apply anymore. I don't think Zeit is nearly as weird as hearing you talk about church stuff, Walt. Yeah, I'm still wrapping up my head around it. Can it? You had better get used to it. Alright, enough with the funny talk. You folks ready to go get down to business? Based on the info they found, it sounds like you guys already know where you are headed. Yeah, the reinforced military factory to the west. You say the Ebon forces has been frequently in it in the last few days, right? Sure have. That's most likely where the Zambur soldiers are being manufactured. It will make sense. I've been wondering how they were able to bring so many into Crossbelt border without anyone noticing. I don't think the Imperial government or Rainforest group would have ever allowed so many to be smuggled. Right, so if we consider that they were being manufactured from within Crossbelt the entire time, then the dots point to this mysterious factory the ADF is connected to. That's one of the places where Surges and metal jets were being manufactured before the war. Everyone was convinced that the Black Workshop tech was gone for good though. I don't know how Albarea and his men got their hands on it, and worse, it looks like they have made some improvement too. We'll likely be crossing paths with those soldiers from here on out, so that's bad news. That makes Ilya was wearing also looked like workshop tech too. Yes, and now they are using it to alter her personality, if not outright control her. But she wasn't using it when she was crazy. I like to ask the Thors graduated what they know about how those masks works. But yeah, it looks like the mask, yeah, but when it's out, it ended the mind control, whatever, so. But let's make our top priority searching that factory and find information on the soldiers. Something tells me we'll be able to fill in a few blanks on what's going on here and why Rufus Albarea is staging this occupation. Unfortunately, getting there is going to be easier said than done. The factory to the west of Crossbelt City while we are in the northwest. The only way I know how to get the west side of the state from here is through the city. Yeah, and that's not exactly an option with the ADF crawling all over the place. I'm guessing we can't just hitch a ride on your mech bat either, huh? I wish we brought it with us and it should be safe with the other squires guarding it, but they're using more advanced anti-air radar than the CDF was back in the day. It can't even see through active camouflage, and they got them set up at all the key locations flying is a no-go. It's shocking how well equipped they are. What the hell? Even the Imperial Army doesn't have the toys that good. I guess that's where the Black Workshop factor comes into play again. In that case, I think the smart place to make our way to Saint Ursula. How are we going to reach to Saint Ursula from here? It just happens I got my hands on an orbital boat before things hits the fan. We should be able to use the Cross Lake Elm to reach Saint Ursula on the other side. Damn. We will still be ways from reaching the factory from there, but I'm not seeing any better option. Yeah, let's make what we can get. That's a lot closer to the military factory than we are now, and we can find road to it from there. We'll go with this. Thanks for the idea, Lector. Your course is set then. I will leave this land's crisis in your hands for the time being. Oh, does that mean you're gonna leave us again? I'm afraid so. There's something else I wish to take care of. But fear not, I too am a part of the SCSS, so it's only a matter of time before we meet again. Well, we'll hold on you to that. Take care, Zaid. Yeah, I'll miss you, but let's see each other again soon. Yes, that we should. Actually, I was thinking of staying here. I want to help look after my grandfather, and if the EDF does come to the village, I'll take responsibility and negotiate it. We could have used your support, but you do make a good point. I'm worried about how things are at the hospital, so I'm tempted to come with. That said, I think my services are needed more than here at the moment. At the very least, I want the Speaker McDowell to make a full recovery first. Thank you, Cecile. I really appreciate that. I was also leaning towards staying here and heating up my connections. Besides, a large group isn't going to be able to sneak into the factory, and that's if we even manage to fit us all on the boat. It makes sense for some of us to stay behind and protect the village as we gather info.
In that case, I'd like to stay here as well.
Okay.
Are you sure, Risha?
That makes sense. You evaded her attack for the most part, but weren't you still injured?
Yes. Please forgive me, everyone. I just need a little time. I'm still not ready to face up to what happened to Ili and Sansan just yet.
And that's perfectly fine. If that's your decision, then we respect it.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way forward. And I'll be happy to have your help here in the meantime.
I'd be happy to help.
A lot of people are staying here, so that means I have to go with Lloyd. Where is this coming from, Kia? This is going to be a dangerous mission, so you understand that, don't you? Of course, the factory is really far away and there's no telling what's going to be there waiting for us. That's why I want to help gather info for us, and I can back you up with my order like I always do. It makes a lot more sense for me to go on than it does to stay here if you ask me. Well, give her some credit, she makes a good point. And we'll tag in along too, that should make the operation a lot safer overall. My stigma should prove useful in a pinch. I don't think it will be too dangerous for her. Alright, I should be glad that there are 2 other people willing to go, so I'd be happy to have you both. I'm counting on you, Wazi. You too, Kia. Huh, I'm glad to see you take your own advice when it comes to us trusting her a little more. Make sure to back Lloyd up with everything you got, Kia. You bet, I will. Well then, your odds of success are rising by the minutes, aren't they? May you all ever keep your chins up and your eyes facing forward. Sounds overly optimistic to me. Believing in the future easily beats standing still. Me up for the sunshine you are pumping. Seriously though, you should give some thought to what your old cellmate said after our fight yesterday too. It may help you sort things out. Call it a hunch. Good luck with your little factory tour bannings. May the goddess be with you.